Good evening, everyone. It's Michael Anastasiadis here, Bosanoff Mortgages Made Easy, coming to you live here in the dark from Wellington. It's been a pretty busy day today, and I'm just running late with the usual weekly mortgage and interest rate update. So good news in a way, no real change from the interest rates that I've been sharing with you guys over the last couple of weeks. There they are, right there. Hopefully you can see them okay. Please put a note in the comments or give me a thumbs up that you can see them. The fixed rate, still a bit of a range, 4.45 to 4.69. The 1 year rate, 4.59 to 4.69. 18 months, 4.79 to 5.09. The 2 years, that's still a bit of a spread there, 4.99 to 5.19. And the 3 year rate, 5.29 to 5.49. Now, these are the best rates I can get you from the main banks as long as you've got a 20% deposit or 20% equity in that property. And as you can see, they've been like that from the 4th of June. So no real changes since then. Next OCR is on the 8th of July. It looks like a 50-50 call whether or not they're going to put the OCR up. We saw in Australia, they kept it on hold. The Fed in the US kept it on hold. The GDP data that came out today, well, doesn't really mean anything now because it's so outdated. I wouldn't be surprised if the Reserve Bank do put up the OCR on the 8th of July. And then those rates that I've just shared with you, expect some of those to incrementally go up. But if the OCR does change, you'll definitely see a change in the floating, the revolving credit rates, all those variable offset rates will definitely go up. Had a few clients again this week, had offers accepted on their properties, so congratulations to them. Exciting times as they work through their final conditions, and then we can talk turkey with their loan structure so we can get that all locked in for them. We've also got a number of new clients that have come into our on our books. A lot of them, again, first home buyers. We're going through the application process with them now. What we do, guys, we send out an online application. We get in all the information. They upload all the supporting documents, and then we can do a full assessment to work out what's the maximum they can borrow and try and get them pre-approved with as little conditions as we can, so then they can go out there and be like those other clients of ours and get successfully offers placed and purchase their properties. So a few things that we're seeing is banks are taking about just over a week, close to 2 weeks, just to get to new applications. So timeframes are taking a little bit longer than usual, and that's standard this time of year as we get into winter, sniffles, people are on leave, there's sick leave, things just get delayed, there's backlogged. So there's a bit of a delay there. Some people are finding properties that have got unconsented works, which can't really help with unconsented work properties. Difficult to get insurance on without any exclusions, so banks aren't interested in those. So if you're going to open homes in the weekend, hopefully you can find a nice clean property without any disclosures, because you're spending a lot of money. You don't want to be buying a property. So that's another little observation. But once we've got you pre-approved, then we hold your hand through the next stage of the process, and that's the bank approving the property. Because just because you're pre-approved doesn't mean you can just go and buy any property. We help you with that stage as well, and that's the good part of having a mortgage advisor and my team on your side, so we can assist you with that part of the journey. Because other than your lawyer, you're alone, so we can definitely help you with that. So that's pretty much the update, guys. Like I say to my clients, make sure you do your wish list. What the house must have, what are some of the compromises, because it is a buyer's market at the moment. There are a lot of properties, and it will slow down, and that's seasonal, especially as we come into the July school holidays. A lot of the private schools have 3 weeks off, people are away, so the listings in July tend to drop. There's not much happening in the month of July, and then it picks up again August, September, and by October, people are panicking because they want to buy before Christmas or sell before Christmas. So it's actually a really good time if you're thinking of buying later in the year to get in touch now. Start making sure your accounts are looking good. You're reducing or closing off any debt. So then we can put your application looking as good as possible to get you pre-approved so you can buy your property. Anyway, guys, that's enough from me. I'm going to sign off. And if you've got any questions or you want to know more, put them in the comments below. I do look at them. I do try and respond to them all. And I can answer your questions or maybe address them in a video. In the meantime, God bless. Hope you have a beautiful evening wherever you are. Ka kite. Thanks, guys.